Hey, what is up everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be talking about my movie theater experiences. So let's get right into the story time. So today's story is going to start off about, with the time I went to go see Tomorrowland. Worst mistake of my life. Basically, what happened was that I went over to watch Jurassic World, but my dad was sick that day and couldn't go to the theater with me, and he was the one guy that always comes with me. He's my movie watching partner. So he was out of the picture. I had to go see it alone. Well, long story short, I ended up going to see Tomorrowland, and here's the reason why. My mom was taking care of my brother, and she was like, "We can't enter with you. You have to go by yourself." And I was like, "Am I sure I want to see Jurassic World? It's a little bit scary." So I decided to go see Tomorrowland. And let's just say I still regret that choice. So I went in, right? And I sat down, and right when the movie started, this guy came up, right? Like in the commercials. This dude, he entered the theater. He was like an old man with a hat on in the theater. Really crazy, right? So he just went in and he basically sat down a little bit in the middle of the theater. I sat down like I was a noob back then. I sat all the way to the left to the entrance and really down low, so I had to bend my neck up to see the movie. Oh, just so bad. He kept getting a little bit closer and closer, but my dad eventually called and he was like, "Hey, it's running really loud. Y'all should come home. It's dangerous." Best decision he's made, because I got 30 minutes into the movie, right when she went into Tomorrowland, and I was like, well, I mean, good as time as any to just dip. And now for this part, this is a separate movie theater experience. It's my first ever movie theater experience. Long story short, Jesus Christ, I can't talk today. It ended real quick. Basically, I went to the theater to go see Rio, or Rio 2, I don't remember which. I got really bored. We ended up getting our money back and left. Ooh, what a great story. My dad had to stay back and watch his own movie, so we just ended up walking around for a while. Also, before I continue with the next story, I hope you guys like the Diamond Casino Heist gameplay that's in the background. I played it with this friend of mine, but anyway, before we get to this next story time, I also have to give y'all my schedule for what games I'm going to be playing on the channel next. So might as well get to that. Jesus Christ. So for the first entry, it's going to be the both South Park games, Stick of Truth and then Fractured Butthole. But in the meantime, I'm going to be filming Days Gone, and before you say, "Oh, then why don't you just do that first?" Well, I'm going to play the entire game for one video. It's going to be like a 40 to 50, possibly even 80-minute video. It's going to be really cut up of me just playing through the main story of the game. I might make a part 2 of me 100%ing the game, but if you don't know, I have the collector's edition to Days Gone, so might as well do it, not why waste it? I mean, I've already completed it before, but that was like a year ago. I did try to platinum it, but I screwed up at some point, and it was unfixable. I couldn't progress. So we're going to be doing that. And then I'm going to make 2 separate little videos called, where I go back to the old PS4 games like Mad Max, that really bad game. I'm going to just make a video on that. And if it goes well, I'll make another, I don't know. And then Assassin's Creed Syndicate. Those are going to be just one-timers, most likely, where I just play the game for nostalgia and that's it. And yeah, let's get to the next movie theater experience. So this might be the second movie I ever went to see at the cinema, and that movie was, you didn't guess it, Avengers Age of Ultron. Oh my god, I remember going to see that with my dad. Oh my god. It's not even that good of a movie. It's good, but not that good. And I still remember it's so good because I loved just watching Stan Lee. I remember being like, "Stan Lee!" And my dad was like, "Hey, yo, chill. We're in the middle of a theater. Chill out." Yeah. Then my third movie experience that I at least remember is Captain America Civil War. Also loved that to death. When we were at school, I guess this could be like a school story time part 4. This movie was really hyped up. Everyone was just watching it. And we used to play it at the playground, and our teachers were like, "Y'all have to stop fighting." And we're like, "We're not fighting for real, though. See, we're fake punching." I could still understand why they wanted to stop it in case anyone got hurt, but still. Let's just say I was so hyped to see the movie, and 2 days later, because I had to watch it in the weekend, this kid named Daniel came in. He was a friend of mine, and guess what he did? Spoiler alert for Civil War, if you haven't seen it yet somehow. He said, "Oh, it ends in a draw," and back then I didn't really care. I sound like a little kid. I didn't really care about spoilers. I didn't really care, so I was like, "Oh, that's cool." Nowadays, you do that to me, we're probably gonna have to get into an altercation. Like, that's not even a joke. We're probably gonna have to get like the boxing mittens out, like, for real. Also, I just remembered something. I'm gonna be uploading more on TikTok now, some comedy sketches, all that. But I want y'all to comment down below if you can what you think about me making like little mini documentaries of either games, shows, anything like that, anything of the sorts. I'm thinking of making one about The Last of Us and why the sequel is not like horrible compared to the first, or maybe something on The Sopranos, the first season, something like that, Breaking Bad, anything really, The Walking Dead and why it works so well, anything like that. Just tell me if you would like to see that in the comments below. Also, quick little thing, can we get to 5 likes? Okay, I know that's too much. That is way too much. 5 likes, okay, guys? I don't ask for likes. I just want 5 likes. I don't think I got 5 views on my last story time. Y'all are probably like, he's not coming back for real. He made that video, now he's gonna dip. If I dip, it's probably because I'm making this Days Gone video. Now, this is going to be the last story time. Not the last story time. Oh my god. I hope you guys didn't have a heart attack. This isn't the final story time. Chill. This is going to be the final story for this story time. So this is going to be about when I went to go see Spider-Man No Way Home. And quickly, I was going to make an entire... Oh, spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. If you haven't watched the movie, I'm going to give you like 5 seconds. If your screen is frozen for some reason, unplug the computer. Just do something. Cover your ears. Okay. 5, 4, 3, 2... 1. I genuinely was going to make an entire video on how I thought that Toby and Andrew were not going to be in the movie. I know, it's such a shock. It is such a shock. I was like, what? I like, when the movie came out, I went directly to YouTube to look up spoilers, because I was like, I'm not going to waste like $30 to go to the cinema. And when I saw that they were actually in the movie, I was like, let's go! I wasn't even mad about that spoiler. Because, like, either I wasted my money or I didn't. And nothing matters at that point. But that was just a genuine surprise. But that's not what the story is about. Okay? So, while we were watching, like, the trailers, which were lasting, like, 30 minutes now. Like, the movie was supposed to start at, like, 9 or something. And it started, like, at 9:40. Crazy, just absolutely crazy. Either way, you're watching the trailers, and this black guy came in with like his girlfriend, and she was like super pale, like super white. She was like she had the skin complexion of like coconut milk. Like it was a disturbing level of white. Like it looked like when you opened up a can of Spam. That's what it looked like. Either way, so we were like halfway through the movie, and then all of a sudden we heard something, and me and my dad just looked over. Tell me why I see this woman crawled, like mounted on top of this dude. Bro, are you here to see the web shooter or feel the web shooter? What the heck? Anyway, short little review out of the way. I liked the movie. It was really good to just see Toby in action again. And yeah, that's gonna be the last story time of the video, the last story of the video. I hope you guys also liked the gameplay in the background. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Also, if you go over to my TikTok, which is not linked, just type in Captain Robert 007. I have the same profile picture, don't be lazy. You'll most likely see a skit today, or if not, whatever, I'll do it tomorrow. I'm lazy. So hopefully I get the Stick of Truth episode out, if I get the mic situation sorted out first. But yeah, see y'all later. Bye.